it's time to say goodbye to some people, folks, as our first matchup is going to be Scribe against John Nomad. Ironically, John is the one with the Morax here, right? It's like a whole role reversal. And neither of them, funnily enough, have that much control, but Scribe has the Holmes, right? So there is that. And it could go either way, I think. I think we might see that John's disruption from the Cruise, his probably one and only CC hero, maybe the Ticks will get something in there, you never know. Maybe the Annabelle will get some shut down. It's not like a ton of CC from each team, but there is some. The reason John lost was his Garuda didn't get to do anything, right? That frontline Garuda getting completely crowd controlled.
Yes.
I don't think Scribe's going to be able to do the same things Ryza did.
Well, Holmes Young is still... There's no Holmes Young on John's team.
There isn't. But the problem with Scribe's Holmes Young, it's going to do a basic first. We've got an Energy Ticks. If that silences the Holmes Young, game over. Here we go, folks. Good luck, John.
Do it.
Good luck, Scribe. So, Scribe as attacker. His Holmes with that Receptor first off the line. That EOS doing nothing against those shields.
That sets up Holmes Young around 2 active.
I called it. The silence, man, on the Holmes Young.
Does silence prevent active skills? Is that what it does?
Oh, yeah. It forces you to do a basic, so we're not going to see doves from Holmes Young.
Excellent.
Oh, my word.
It's horrified that prevents basics, isn't that right?
Yep, and that means Garuda is definitely getting an active skill round 2. I do not see any way it couldn't, unless Annabelle shuts down Garuda. But it looks like she's
possible.
She's shutting down Cruz by the looks of things. Cruz is dead. Oh my word, oh wow.
Here we go. Garuda's gonna...
What is Garuda gonna do?
If she hit... Oh, Holmes is down.
That's it. It is the Garuda that gets the win there.
That's impressive. 16 million from Penny, MVP.
Yeah.
Ballistic armor.
Yeah.
Probably came in clutch there.
I have to say, what won it there 100% was the silence from Ticks on the Holmes Young.
Oh, yeah.
That's just free pass.
Big.
Some people have said, oh yeah, ban Holmes Young, ban Holmes Young. But we just saw right there, Holmes Young's counterable, if you know what you're doing.
He is.
So a Ticks with an active skill will counter a Receptor Holmes Young. Does that mean you need to run an Energy Holmes Young? If that's the case, there are ways to stop him. You can Energy Steal him. You can stun him.
Yeah. You lose some CC precision if you're not running Rui on him.
Yeah. So it's sacrifices that have to be, I guess, strategically made. And the funny thing is, if you're scared of someone else's CC, just CC them as well. Just run a faster hero and CC them. If you genuinely want to shut down a Holmes Young, why aren't you running a Receptor Caboth? Right? Petrify that backline. We could see him enter. Who knows?
I mean, Cruz can do it too.
Yeah.
We've seen that.
Yeah. There's a lot of things.
Even Gloria.
Yeah, Gloria is one that I think needs to be watched very carefully. She's potentially a hero that could be very interesting. But now we have as the attacker, Mr. Sir John Nomad against the Talking Scribe. Getting that defensive win was clutch for John. So let's see if he can follow up.
Right. See if Holmes Young gets silenced again.
That's definitely the thing to watch for. So all eyes are on this Ticks. EOS, honestly, toilet paper onto those shields.
Much there.
Yeah. And there's the Ticks. Doesn't matter.
Oh, just murdering.
Oh my goodness me.
Oh.
What is that Holmes made of? That was insane.
Paper.
Yeah, literally. I want to see Annabelle manage to hit a Garuda with her passive. That would be very satisfying, but you're looking for the 1 in 6 there.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You think it's not going to happen?
No, it's not consistent enough. She's a cool hero, granted, and in some game modes where you can fight it multiple times, it can, I guess, be something where you go for the high roll. I mean, if you take a look at the Ticks there, he's got the little puppet strings above him. So, oh no, Ticks did nothing. To be fair, that was actually... Ticks doing nothing was actually really good.
Really good. But Garuda's about to... Oh my... Wow.
Yeah.
Mockman and Ignis Freya, Mockman, and Ignis are holding it in.
Absolutely, they are. Oh my goodness
But
me!
they're having. Oh, but Morax round 4, maybe.
Oh, the poetry!
Oh, Scribe getting murdered by his favorite hero.
That is nuts. Oh, wow. I think this is the second time we've seen a monster. The stun from the cruise, finally.
That's nuts.
Wow. You thought he had that.
Oh.
And then Morax.
15 million.
I think this is one of those moments where we've got to bring Scribe in for a first elimination interview if this is going to happen. Like, what he thought so far, what he expects.
Yeah, definitely.
But before we do that, it's time to go and do the third fight. So, folks, this should be pretty exciting. Prayers for Scribe, I think, is what we should say for this next one. And
yes,
best of luck, John. It's poetry if Morax gets another win against him. So, Scribe, I genuinely have no sympathy. John's a legend for this one. Okay, here we go.
That's great.
We start off. There's his Receptor Holmes.
As usual.
Yep. The I do nothing EOS. And watch this ticks.
Here it comes.
Oh, yeah. Silencing the Holmes.
Silenced.
Killing the EOS. Horrifying the Ignis. You hate to see it.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
And the puppet mastering back on the ticks, which means if ticks,
Holmes Young is down.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. You look at those puppets and you're like, oh no, that's terrible. But at this point, John
with an active.
Yeah, but John doesn't care, right? Because he's got the active from Garuda and the active from Morax, and Scribe's staring at that. Like he can't shut down both of those. Scribe has no carry. He has no win condition here. Only
and
tears.
Garuda finishes.
Yeah. So, commiserations for the Talking Scribe, and congratulations to John.
Top job.
Yep, 3-0 again. So, Scribe goes home without a single win this tournament. Do you want to pull him into the call, Smegs?
Hello, hello.
How do you feel?
Honestly, it's kind of what I expected.
Okay, fair enough.
More importantly, how do you feel about being bested by Morax?
Oh, that is just absolutely wonderful.
Honestly,
Morax, best hero.
If anything, it just helps Scribe's worldview, right? That Morax is a good hero. It's sunny optimism. I love you for that, Scribe.
It's a win-win either way.
Yeah. We all knew from the beginning Scribe wanted John to win this entire tournament.
Why weren't you running Morax?
Well, because, like I texted you earlier, my original intent was to just run the latest hero out of each faction. Because my thought is the devs are putting these heroes out to be good. They don't want to be putting out bad heroes. They're putting out good heroes. And a lot of these aren't considered good heroes, but I think it's because everybody's trying to fit them into old teams.
Right.
So, like, what if they're meant to be run together? I don't think they're meant to be run together.
Yeah. It's funny, you look at them, they all kind of fill gaps. Like Freya, for example, does some interesting things, and it seems the devs, when they designed a lot of these newer heroes, was like, right, here, people say they have 6 heroes, and it's difficult to choose who goes in. So let's make heroes do lots of things, because you know how you want an attack stealer, or you want someone to do defense down. So they release someone like Natasha, who does worse attack steal than Tix and worse defense down than Drake, but it offers both, so it's maybe a good choice. And then people are just like, no, I'm just going to run Tix and Drake. Nice try, DH Games. But there is a chance that maybe one day DH Games will get it right. Let's circle round to X Marcus and Rubidoux, a matchup that I'm very excited for. Scribe,
fantastic.
You said you thought X Marcus was a favorite to win this. What do you think about his team so far and the almost win against Sol?
I don't know. I still think I don't really have much more to say than I still think that he's a favorite to take the losers bracket.
I definitely agree. That was a solid performance against, who everyone thinks is going to take out the whole thing.
Yeah, Sol. And to remind you guys about these teams, I'm going to quickly bring them up on screen for you now so we can see what we're talking about. And then we will say farewell to Scribe as he goes back to doing his wonderful job helping to maintain and manage this behind the scenes. Yeah, let's take a little look at these teams. So we have Rubidoux against XMarcus. In the driver's seat is Rubidoux with incredible CC heroes. We have Cruz, we have Unimax, we have Carry, and it's another Morax team. It's a very disruptive Morax team that didn't really get to shine as much as we'd like, because I ruined his day by being a heck of a lot faster. And
yes.
Yeah, but XMarcus has the Aspen that sweeped round 1, followed by an incredible clutch win from it was something like a taunt from the Unimax, or it was like Ada or something. It was wild. Just there's a lot of disruption here from XMarcus, and it was a shame he was eventually reverse swept by Sol. The lack of Rogan from Rubidoux may prove to be a game-ending blunder. A lot of people haven't really spoken too much about Rogan really this tournament. He's kind of just like, you see him on a team and you're like, yeah, that's fair. He's a good hero, contender to be banned, in fact, if we get the analytics up from this tournament and see which teams did well, which teams didn't, and see if there is a common trend to certain heroes. I'm looking at Rogan, I'm looking at Holmes Young. We may have to reconsider them in the meta, but for now, I think we're just going to have to go and enjoy this first matchup. I think this could go either way. Let's find out. Is it going to be Holmes Young? Is it going to be the speed from XMarcus? Or person who managed to put up an incredible performance against Sol? Let's find out.
Fantastic.
Unimax taunting the Holmes Young. Oh my lord. But the Cruz! Oh!
Wow.
Ada breaks free though. She's now taunted. Oh, I don't even... the carry!
That's huge.
Sniping the energy on the Aspen. You want...
But it's not going to help.
You want XMarcus to just do this, but Rubidoux might clutch it. I don't know.
The Holmes has got another active.
Aspen's down! Morax! Oh my word, here he comes!
No.
Is this... Oh, Morax is dead. Carrie's back. Oh, this is wild. Oh my word.
This is huge.
Carrie, can you clutch this? She could dodge, maybe.
No, surely not.
No. Wow, Rubidoux, you put up a great fight.
That was big.
Oh. I mean, look at the damage. If I'd have shown you that screen right there and I said, who won that fight? You think it was Rubidoux, right? But no. You absolutely demolishing with the CC from Cruz there early on, but this is going to be a fight that could go either way.
Huge.
Yeah, congratulations to XMarcus for the defensive win.
Defensive win.
Which is instrumental. So, folks, here we go. Round 2, XMarcus against Rubidoux, with Marcus now in the driving seat. Here we go. We have, starting off, Unimax with the taunt on Holmes Young.
Taunting on Holmes Young, and Carry, and Morax.
The Carry taunt is huge here. Oh my word, you do not want to be Rubidoux here. But then again, the Cruz with the stun. But the ticks!
It's all over. That's...
Ticks is insane. Like, say what you will about Holmes Young's doves, Ticks turns around and says, nah. Dead is the best CC.
Maybe Ticks is the one that should be banned first.
You know what? If we keep saying there needs to be a ton of heroes that get banned, then it makes me just wonder that maybe everything's balanced and good, right? Is that copium?
Yes. Absolutely.
Well, it's XMarcus in the defensive now against our driver for this potentially final fight. Rubidoux, good luck to you, buddy. Maybe you can clutch it with another Cruz stun. You gotta hit that Ticks. Here we go.
Have faith. Have faith.
We start off. Oh, that taunt. Again.
But on the Ticks.
Yeah, Rubidoux, that sucks, dude. Getting your Ticks taunted. Oh, wait, no. Rubidoux's... Hang on a second.
Cruz.
Oh, it's XMarcus with the Aspen, that's right. Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Not even close. That's
really a shame, to be honest. Yeah. I was hoping to see That's a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
I wonder how much of this was down to the Rogan and that entire team being quicker. And is that our first clean sweep we've seen in what you could say is an even matchup on the defense?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely it is.
Yeah. I am terrified of X Marcus.
As you should be. I think Sol's a little worried too.
Yeah. Sol was a favorite to win this, and even he slipped almost at the X Marcus hurdle. It was a very close one. And we have one more fight of losers. We've said goodbye to Scribe. We've said goodbye to Rubidoux. And now comes the final losers fight that we're about to witness, folks. It is going to be Tort, the people's champion, against Fadge, the other people's champion. We have the block team versus the 5-star team. So this should be pretty entertaining.
Honestly, at the end of the day, only 15 people can say they took part in the first IHXC.
That is true.
He's one of them.
That is true. Now, I think he's changed his name to Tort
IHXC.
Yeah, he
it's
has.
994.
But yeah, he is going to be attacking against the Fadge. Good luck to you, buddy. I'm going to put in your lineup, and we're going to go see how this one goes. Oh, look at that. His monster's now up 1 level, I think. I don't even think that's cheating. It's still sub 120.
But it's not what he submitted.
No, it's not. To be fair, on the submission form, all you submit is the monster you're using. And it says the monster can be no higher than 120. So technically, going from 97 to 98 is perfectly legal. It's not like it's going to win Tort any matches.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh.
That EOS active skill. Wait a minute. Waldeck holding it in the... By the way, you know what everyone wants to see? Everyone wants to see Tort win with this Garuda.
I know.
That would be so good.
It would be... it'd be one of a kind.
For sure.
It only happened once.
But yeah, we saw it. We knew it was going to happen. Fadge gets 1 point there for the win. And
expensive win.
I know there's a lot of Fadge fans in chat, actually.
What's not to love?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a great team. We've got Eloise, we've got Siahu, we got Horus. Is it going to win? No. Is it going to do well? No. Is it cool? Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a clear goal in mind.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's not running Garuda himself, actually, on a sustained style team.
That Siahu, doesn't really benefit in the first couple of rounds where everything tends to be decided.
And we're going to see the team in action now once again as the attacker this time. Eloise, Fiona. The Siahu is the fastest hero on the team.
That's impressive, actually.
Yeah, does that active skill. Oh. Wow.
That's probably intentional, to be honest, to get that block passive out.
Oh yeah, as fast as possible. Makes absolute sense. But I think we're definitely going to see this Waldeck fall. No, he's actually healed there with his own...
EOS will get him.
His own passive there. And yeah, EOS definitely gets the win. Yeah, EOS impressive, actually, for the Fadge. Solid hero.
Yeah. Good burst.
Let's go. For the final fight, we're about to see it.
Just one active from that Garuda, please.
Oh, yeah. You think Waldeck's going to clutch it, says chat. Wait a minute. Is this the... What the heck? That doesn't look like the right team. Is it the right team? Oh, yeah, it is.
That's the right
I
team.
was so confused. I saw the Gloria and was so confused, and then I remembered that she was 5-star.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that was rough, but Tort, it was an absolute pleasure to have you take part, my friend, and I cannot wait to see you take part in future ones. And you know what? I think his team, with some refinement and building up to 10-star, we could actually see something good. I want to see a Receptor Demon Hunter. Silence wins fights. We've seen it happen.
That's true. Ticks with his silence, rather.
Yeah.
It was very influential.
And that is the end of the losers. We have 3 people eliminated from our 15
Fantastic.
that are no longer taking part. So now we only have 12 folks left. And 1 who we are yet to see compete. Should we show them the Invisible Man, the one no one has seen so far, who has snuck through with a bye to round 2?
Absolutely, we should.
Come and say hello to Gimmerman, who is rocking Carrie and Drake, I think our only Drake in the entire tournament, alongside Faithblade.
That's true.
Yeah, Faithblade, Rogan, HXC makes a reappearance, but also we have Ithaca. So we have a very assassin-heavy team.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's also the first Ithaca we've seen.
Oh, absolutely it is, yeah. This is very interesting. Now, one thing I'm concerned about is the HXC. With that many assassins, you could 100% have made the HXC really fast, but still slower than them, and given him an energy artifact, and still get doves. I think the Receptor might play against him, because we see once again Receptor HXC facing down an energy Tix, which is going to be probably a silenced Holmes, maybe?
Which, talking about Mob Tosh's Tix, is a good point to bring up the theme of his team. So Mob Tosh has told me that his team's theme is basically a suicide squad. All of his heroes do something upon death.
I see. Or
when they get hit.
Yeah. Which is really good synergy with Mim.
Yeah, exactly.
And Garuda, yeah. So Mim and Garuda are the star children of this team, and then everyone else is just there to play, well, into that strat.
Well, the whole point is for the enemy team to go first. And then when they die, they weaken the enemy team, leaving cleanup for Garuda and Mim popping Tix bubbles.
Oh, cool. Yeah. And then, obviously, Tix's active skill is going to shut down any CC shenanigans as well. Yeah, so it's a good team. It's a good team. Karoo's doing that as well. What I do want to mention about Mob Tosh's team that might be his undoing is the Cruz, right? A lot of people say, well, Cruz is a good hero, and you do want to build him low HP so that he can get hit, but there's a Drake here. I don't know if Mob Tosh's lowest HP hero is the Cruz. If it is, that Cruz might get one shot and do nothing.
It'd be the carry.
It could be the carry. That is true.
It'd be smart for it to be the carry, wouldn't it?
Well, I'd say it's smart for it to be the wall deck. Make wall deck as fast as possible, active skill in, and get him out of here. It could even be the Tix, because Demon Bell, Receptor, and Snowheart all give HP. In fact, every artifact there that isn't Magic Stone Sword or Melodic Strings give HP. So it could be the Tix just gets dunked. I think we're just on for an interesting match. So the people have their money on Mob Tosh for this. So let's see if Gimmerman can prove them wrong with this fight. Here we go, folks. Let's send it in. Let's see if it's a win. We start off with Carrie stealing some energy off the Mim there with the basic. And yeah, let's see. Ooh. So Faithblade not managing to kill the Tix, but he did get finished off. Oh, yo, Gimmerman's actually got a couple kills here, but you never know. That Mim could still surprise with that end around damage. We haven't seen much. There's Carrie's active. Faithblade's...
and there goes Mim. Drake with the dodge. That's strong.
Yeah. Carrie blocking, funnily enough. That Ranger Guild Tech coming into play.
Oh, that Mim damage at the end of the round is huge.
Yeah, but if we kill the Mim, Rogan does. And now it all comes down to whether HXC can break free and kill this Garuda.
No, Garuda's going to take this.
Oh, wow.
That was a very close fight.
That was incredible. Garuda didn't even have to do an active skill, but look at that 7.5 million damage there from Mim, 9.5 from HXC. I believe that's going to be a defensive win for Mob Tosh.
Absolutely, it is.
Yeah, nicely done, buddy. And that puts you at 1-0 against Gimmerman. So we go into the second fight now, which is going to have Mob Tosh as the attacker. Do you think it's going to be another win for Mob Tosh, or do you think this one could be close? What are you feeling?
Well, I think that in the previous round, the heroes on Gimmerman's team died fairly, staggeredly, which played well for Mim, because one would die and then the passive damage would come through, meaning another would die. It wasn't all at once, so they just kept dropping over and over. Gimmerman manages to avoid that happening again, he might be able to take the win.
Here comes Mob Tosh. Again, coming strong with that Rudiceptor Cruise. The Mim and the Garuda here to anchor in and clutch the win in later on. And we start off, same again, pretty steady. Faithblade failing to get a kill there. Very tankily built, it seems, is Mob Tosh's team. And there's our first hit. We have, okay, now the Ticks falls.
Going a lot better this time.
Well, you say that, but this is playing into exactly what Mob Tosh wants to happen with this Mim-Garuda combo. Oh, that said, though, Carrie could steal energy from the Garuda, and she doesn't.
Done.
She misses, but we could get some Dove here from Holmes Young. Is it gonna come?
There's no... Oh,
Garuda. Oh,
that's who you wanted.
Wow.
Oh, and they all fall. Oh.
Holmes holds it and gives Mob Tosh a defeat. That's a defensive win for Gimmerman.
That's fantastic.
That is unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fight on our hands. Both players with 1 point defensive wins for both. Holy cow, Smegs, I did not see that one coming. Attacker advantage in the bin.
Mob Tosh's team is geared towards defensive wins.
So he needs to see if he can actually win as the attacker, right? Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't play against you, right? If you're focused on the defensive win, you should still get the aggressive win.
Oh, yeah.
Bizarre.
Well, it's hard to say.
Well,
just because the death damage.
Well, let's go in against Mob Tosh as the defender again, with Gimmerman as the aggressor. Maybe Gimmerman can clutch another win. Who knows? Let's find out. It's time to fight. Best of luck. The people's favorite here was definitely Mob Tosh to win it. Oh, wow. Carries basic, sniping the Garuda. That's big. Oh, my word. Garuda getting bullied here. Oh, my word. Yeah. She's lowest HP. That's terrible for Mob Tosh.
That means Drake's gonna...
Oh, this is disastrous for Mob Tosh. Oh, and if the Faithblade dies... Oh, that's massive damage. Tix has triggered. This is... Oh!
And it's all over.
Wow.
Mim. Oh.
That is exactly what you needed. The Faithblade getting the kill on the Tix and then getting punished immediately. Mob Tosh's plan finds success. That was beautiful.
Look at the consistency there.
Yeah, really clean damage across the board. Cruz obviously doing nothing. Garuda didn't even get a look in. She just baited the team. She was like, come get me. Come get me. Come get me. And the attention was drawn to the Garuda, leaving everyone else to just do their thing.
It was perfect.
Yeah. And ironically, Garuda left the entire fight on full health, because it's funny, if you put all your damage into a Garuda...
She'll just heal us.
Yeah. It's a waste.
Brutal thing.
Oh, that was actually brilliant.
How unfortunate.
Yeah. If he'd have killed the Garuda, it wouldn't have even changed anything. It was the Tix and the Mim together that did everything there. Let's go and fight against Gimmerman this time. Mob Tosh in the driving seat.
Can he have another defensive win?
Yeah, was it just a blip? I don't know. If this just is defensive wins, I'm confused.
That's huge.
Yeah. So here we go. Mob Tosh is the aggressor now. Good luck, buddy. Let's see if you can take down Gimmerman. We start with Carry! Energy stealing the Garuda again. Yeah, but focusing.
What happened last time?
Yeah, the Tix is getting focused. Ithaca killing the Tix this time. And I don't know if we're going to see the same thing. We might not. If that Garuda falls, it's way better. If your name's Gimmerman here. Or are we going to see the healing? Cruz doing a bit of healing to the Garuda. And there you go. Full healing on the Garuda. Everything was wasted. Now all the damage comes.
That's brutal.
It's
done.
Dodge. Dodge again. Wow. And then there it is. The damage comes through.
And Mim is a disgusting hero in this format.
Absolutely brutal. Yeah, you cannot dodge that damage either. And we find ourselves with, after a little blip on the defensive earlier, we have a victory for Mob Tosh. And I find that's so funny. Look at the damage numbers. Again, another fight where if I showed you this and said who won, you'd say, oh yeah, definitely the defender here. Look at those damages from Holmes, Young, Carry. Oh, yeah. It didn't even matter. It was a victory for Mob Tosh, which means Mob Tosh moves on, and Gimmerman finds himself in the losers. This is his first appearance, getting the free win early, and yeah, sadness.
Off to the losers bracket with you.
Yeah. At first, you'd think a basic attack from Carry hitting a Garuda is a good thing. But the fact that made Garuda the lowest HP, then all the damage gets soaked up by her, and then suddenly...
And then immediately, bam.
Yeah, it's all back.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that was just lucky for Mob Tosh. And next up, we have more CC shenanigans coming up. We have Bendy Man, who is the only person repping Gloria, against the most destructive CC team of this entire tournament, and potentially a favorite to win, the first person to represent the invisible Rogan. It is Ryza versus Bendy Man, an insanely... Oh, I'm just excited to get in here. Bendy Man is a well-respected member of the community, so is Ryza. These two teams are wild. Get a load of this. Who do you think's going to take this one, Smegs? I think both teams have potential, but my money's on Ryza.
Yeah, I would hazard a guess that would probably, in all likelihood be how it goes. But, that Gloria, it might be a more even matchup than we might expect.
I think we should just get straight into it and see what happens. I don't think there's much else to say other than I have no clue, apart from if I had to guess, it's going to be Bimu, but let's find out. Let's bring up the first of these fights. It's going to be Bendy Man as the aggressor. Let's see what happens. A much more defensive lineup than Ryza's. And let's see if that sustain plays into his favor or if he's going to get dunked. So good luck, folks. We are going to see an early Holmes Young active that didn't do anything. The stun from Valentino ironically hitting the Ada. So again, the overload hitting the Ada. Wow. So Ada's just eating up this stun, but she's been silenced by Tix. Oh, and now she's doved. Oh dear, Bendy Man. I'm so sorry. Will his Gloria do something? Nope, she's just doing basics. Tix is dead.
Whoa.
But I don't think it's going to matter. Nope.
Oh, and Carry.
Absolutely sealing it. Whew. Yeah.
That was pretty decisive.
Absolutely. And, I think, I'm going to say it now, I think Tix is actually the best hero of this entire thing we've seen so far. Tix's active skill is so big.
Silence it's insanely impressive.
Yeah, it could genuinely be that Tix is a must run. Because the damage he pops off with a single active, he punishes you when you kill him. It's just, he's too good.
He's got CC. It's everything you'd want in a hero.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And it makes you wonder, right? People talk about bans for Holmes Young, bans for Rogan. There's Tix doing insane things. Funnily enough, this team is... Ryza's running
all of those heroes.
Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back next time and he swapped this Valentino out for a Mim. Like, that's the kind of crap we see with this team. Or maybe it's even going to be a Garuda, so he can't get Mimmed. If anything, that's what I want to see. I want to see Ryza go up against a Mim team and see if he can actually hold his stock there. But for now, he's got Bendy Man to face, and we walk away from this first fight with a 1-0 advantage to Ryza and a defensive win, which is going to be a difficult comeback for Bendy Man. Best of luck to you, Bendy Man, now as the defender. And Ryza, this could potentially be another win for you.
Absolutely, it could. Got a very even split on the prediction too. 51 to 49.
Nice. Well, let me put down the chips. We're going to be, funnily enough, manually inserting these heroes now for Ryza, as he has never built an E5 hero, so it doesn't have the presets. And we'll drop.
Convenient.
Yeah, it's convenient. It's funny. It's good. It's content. So let's play it out. Here we go. Good luck, Ryza. Bendy Man, I wish for you to defend this a little bit better than you did last time. All right. We get an early dove on Ada. Oh, that candy bar doing nothing. The stun on the Holmes. The horrify on the Ignis.
That's a brutal 1-2 combo.
Yeah, and then you've got the energy steal, but the guys have already done their actives. That's the joke of it. Maybe that Rogan is gonna die. Yeah, he took a little bit of damage, but not too much. And oh no way!
X goes down, and it's all over anyway.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Oh god, it's
too much. It's too much. It's so decisive. Ada doing nothing. Freya doing nothing. Ignis doing nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, flipping heck.
That's
Rise's
nuts.
team. It's cruelty.
It's literally just the Holmes Young act. What is it? It's an active skill straight up, isn't it?
That's what he's
Holmes
doing,
Young.
yeah. So he's going for
And then
damage.
the follow up with ticks.
It's
just bang bang.
Yeah, bang bang, you're dead. Literally.
Yeah. Well, imagine you swap out Valentino and Sherlock for Mim and Garuda.
Don't.
And then you're also getting the Mim death passive damage.
Oh, do you think that could be the best team?
I think it would be up there.
Oh yeah. I mean, this Sherlock as well. Like, how do you kill the Sherlock? He health swaps. We haven't even seen that come into play yet.
That's true.
So health swap again. You know how we said he might not have anything for Mims? Sherlock's health swap. But can he dove a Mim? No. So in a 1v1, Mim versus Sherlock, I want to see that.
Does Mim, because Mim doesn't heal, does he?
No.
Does he? No.
No, but
so I think eventually Sherlock will, but Sherlock doesn't do damage.
No, but you know who does? Carrie, who will come back. And Tix, who will be dead.
Ooh.
So Ryza could actually have an answer to Mim teams.
Yeah.
Ryza, you know what? Ryza's my new favorite to win this. Flat out. I think he's going to be a tough nut to crack. Ryza's team is great.
Yeah.
And I love the Valentino, right? Respect for the Rui Valentino, guys. Either way.
Very, very strong.
Yeah. And we're going to have to go send our poor boy Bendy Man in against Bimu. I think, Bendy Man's back in the driving seat, needing to clutch a win for himself here if he's going to be going into the next fight as a potential to stay in the winner's bracket. It's unlikely, as his performance so far has been lacking. Let's see if Bendy Man can clutch. We start with Holmes. And we see a stunned Holmes on the opposing team. It definitely seems to me that Energy Holmes is better than Rui Holmes.
Yeah.
And I think if you're going to run Rui Scepter on someone, it needs to be them giving passive CC, like maybe a Gloria or a Cruce.
That Tix just did -1. No, sorry, that carry did -1 damage to Tix. So the attack steal.
Disgusting. And, here we go.
Tix down, they'll topple.
Yeah, that Gloria living, but it does not matter. And the funny thing is, that Sherlock also reflects CC. So I think that's where some of the stuns came from as well. Or it was from Valentino's passive, right? There are two ways that stun could have hit. There is so much CC going around. In this next fight, we have... Oh, no.
You versus Sol. That's going to be...
I'm going to lose. I'm so dead. Well, folks. Oh, man. Wait, who does that put me against in the loser's bracket? Oh, I've then got to fight John in the loser's bracket if I lose this. It's Sol versus me, right? He's running the burstier of the teams, I think. And the Cruce is going to make such a difference for Sol, I think, versus me. Because Cruce is good. There's no doubt about it. We've seen such great things from Cruce this entire tournament. And
definitely.
I don't have any protection against the Cruce. Apart from raw speed and prayer.
This is going to hurt.
So, folks, here it is. Me as the aggressor with my Ada, Faithblade, Mim, Rogan, Nakir, and Forkis. Let's see if Sol is able to take the wrath of MK, as Smegs has zero faith in this fight that he's literally walked away. And it'll just be me commentating this one, it seems. All right, let's go. We start off with Nakir hitting my backline. That's a bit sad. But now my Nakir hits his backline. And Faithblade doing nothing. Oh, and here's the... Oh, yeah, my Mim's dead. And oh, that's yeah, that I didn't do anything good here. I just I think I lost Smegs.
It seems my faith was exactly where it should have been.
Yeah. Look at all that healing on my team.
Yeah, you really showed him.
Yep. I
Faithblade, top pick.
2.3.
Most damage.
Yep. Wow. You've got to give it to Sol. His team's good.
Nuts.
Yep. It's excellent. And you have here, of course, a win for Sol and a defensive victory. So Sol just needs to get 2 more wins to move on to the next bracket. And, well, I guess I'm just going to have to try and defend myself against him as the aggressor now, which is going to be easier said than done. So here we go, folks. As the defender, me versus Sol. Let's bring it. I will try not to die too embarrassingly. We start with Nakia, and then Holmes joins in. Then there's my Nakia. And, ooh, yeah, let's go. Mim. Oh, Sol's lost his Faithblade. Yep. My Faithblade's not even done anything yet. And he might still do nothing. Come on. No, Holmes! No! You donut! Oh, Holmes Young, get in the bin! Destroying me. Oh, my word. Wow. I thought I had something, and all I did was miserable amounts of damage. 6.6 million there from Mim, though.
I mean, you wiped that Faithblade. And
that's going to be another win for Sol, making it 2-0. And folks, you know exactly what's going to happen next. I'm the aggressor. Is it going to be a win?
Clean sweep.
Oh, you clean sweep your own backside, Smegs. Here we go. Let's see if I can bring it back as the attacker against Sol. We start with a humble basic from my Nakia. Energy stealing the Faithblade. My Faithblade hitting. No damage coming through. One shot.
And that's all she wrote.
No, come on. No, Holmes Young's doing things. Faithblade, please live. Let's go, Faithblade. Come on, stay alive. Live. No. Oh, Mim. No. Oh, Nakia with the finish. I thought I had a win. Oh, mate. I need to learn from Stewie and run attack, skill damage, Antlers, Cane, Mim, because he might have done something there.
Maybe.
Wow.
The Idle Heroes expert. Getting clean swept.
I'm not an expert. You use those words way too generously. I don't have 10,000 hours of constant feedback practice in playing Idle Heroes. How can you even practice this game? It's the skill is in tapping buttons. Sol, congratulations. You move on to the next round. I'm in the losers. Smegs has a massive smile on his face. You can tell that was exactly the carnage you wanted.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Yeah. I was definitely not biased in that fight whatsoever.
Hey, look, you made it to round 2, which is better than what you expected.
You know what? I might still push. The losers bracket could be mine for the taking, right? I faced John Nomad in the losers round 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a good chance of making it to... Because you don't face Marcus until
losers round 5.
The end.
The losers final. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Anything
Very
could
interesting.
happen.
Can only hope.
That does hope what? That I make it through, or that John beats me? Your lack of direction and a lack of a subject in that sentence leaves me disappointed with you, my Australian friend.
Well, that's a shame.
Right, next up we've got...
Maybe that was the intention.
We've got Terra X 420, and we have Stevie representing Sweden, and I'm excited. I think this is the first time we're going to see Stewie's team actually doing what it's supposed to do. Because as much as we can, joke on Tort's team and say, he's the people's champion, it was a bit unfair. So now this is hopefully going to be a pretty good match for the both of them. We're looking at Garuda, Ada, and some dirty-ass Antlers Cane Mim nonsense, alongside a team which we did coin just good stuff. Terra X with the Sherlock and the Holmes. It's very similar to Riser's but potentially even better?
It's definitely... Well, I mean, it's missing the Valentino.
It's true, it's true. But if anything, he's swapped out the Valentino for Cruz, right?
True. He's probably got more stuns guaranteed that way. I'd say it's... See, the problem is that the main damage dealer in this team's probably... Well, it's Tix.
Yeah, it's Tix. It should be a melodic Tix, really, but he's made melodic carry Demon Bell Tix. I think that's a poor choice.
But I think the combo of Mim and Tix... Well, they've got the Mim Garuda combo, which is huge. And then also Tix for Stewie is going to be a little too much, I think. There's just not enough damage in that team to counter. And because they can't CC Mim, he's just going to ramp up
and
continuously.
Even if they could CC Mim, it's a passive that does the damage, right? So yeah, so when people die, it's just going to be dominoes. I think if Stewie wins this, it's going to be the end of round 1. Because there is no Garuda from Terra's team. Dead again! This could be the first time we see a Sherlock carry Tix team, which is the triple combo we spoke about from Ryza, that could counter Mim. So there's a lot to learn from this fight, actually. I'm quietly excited. I think we could see either a reason Mim has made it into so many teams, or the 5-head strat to counter Mim. And I don't know which we're going to see first. So Stewie, good luck to you, buddy. You're going up against Terra X 420 as the attacker.
Well, it appears that Stewie is the slight favorite.
Pretty even.
It's rather close.
That is what I like to hear. So we transition to Stewie as the attacker with his Garuda, Ada, his Tix, his Rogan, his Mim, and his Fiona against a team full of probably the top 6 heroes in this entire format. Sherlock, Cruz, Carry, Tix, Rogan, and Holmes Young.
We'll also see if Lion Pet's crit damage reduction will do anything.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think it's going to do much against a Mim, though. And those Fiona shields will really help. And they are. Wow, Fiona's just sitting there. She's got an active skill coming up as well. And but Holmes is doves.
3 doves.
Yeah, no one's dead yet. Oh, maybe they are. Who did we just lose?
We lost... Actually, I'm not... I don't remember.
It's a Tix, I think. It's Tix. We've lost...
Tix.
Yes, because the mark is on the Holmes. On the topic of Tix. That is... Wow.
Can Garuda clutch this? I don't think so. Not with Carry there.
No way. No way. It's just an instant L. Carry's just going to keep you locked. And there's so many active skills coming Garuda's way. She is not going to live. She can try as she might, but she's definitely dead. Yeah. Wow.
And Sherlock with the cheeky dove at the end.
And we see it again. Carry, Tix, Holmes, Young, boosted by Rogan doing a ton of damage.
Huge.
A disgusting foursome. And then Cruz with Sherlock and the CC. Oh.
Fiona, no damage.
No. I mean, she put her shields up. That's all she could have asked for. But honestly, the problem with this, you couldn't kill the opponents and quick enough to trigger that Mim passive. Stewie, nice try. But that is not going to be a win for you, which means Terra X gets a defensive victory, which is exactly what you want to get early on in this format because it puts your opposing player in the back seat. So, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Or on the back foot, if we're going to talk boxing. So, all right. I mean, it feels like it sometimes. There's a lot of back and forth here. You know, we've got all the sporting references today. We've had cricket, we've had boxing, we've had tennis.
Chess.
Oh yeah, chess, the hardest of sports. Requires so much physical skill. Yeah, yep. I'm convincing everybody. I mean, come on, Magnus Carlsen's secretly ripped. He's got a 6-pack
there for sure
on his brain.
He doesn't actually study chess. He just, trains 8 hours a day in the gym.
Yep. So he's doing his chess study. He's actually just doing a million crunches. So we bring it now. The team of good stuff. CC is just brutal on this team. And let's see if he can go take down Stewie once again, or we get to see some spicy mim action. I want to see spicy mim action. I want this Tix to do a massive active skill. That'd be glorious. But carry could easily energy steal. Again. Oh, the carry missed the Tix, and that carry is fast. Yo, carry's faster than Tix here. I think that's defender's disadvantage, right? Oh my word. Ooh. Rogan's coming out. Come on, let's see it.
Tix has made it through the stuns.
Yeah. And there we go. Here's the Tix. Oh,
Holmes Young down.
Yep, Mim's going to trigger if he gets to the end of the round. He does, but Mim falls.
But it's dead.
Oh, Ada's holding up, though, and if that Ada lives, Tix is not going to get his trigger. No, Ada's dead, Rogan's dead, and oh, wow. I thought that Tix was going to have it, man.
Well, the Tix did, he took out Holmes.
Yeah, but
then matter. The Mim triggered, and it wasn't enough.
No, it was not enough. And then Mim died.
And then Mim died.
Brutal. Well, we see ourselves now with a 2-0 victory for Terra X. Although we have seen...
It's not going the way it was meant to.
No, but we have seen a sweep, right? Sweeps happen. Reverse sweeps could be a thing. So now in the driver's seat, it is going to be Stewie. So best of luck to you, buddy. Hopefully, third time lucky, maybe. And then fourth and fifth. But...
Don't let down your country.
Oh, yeah, mate. Sweden are watching. Have you not heard? We have 3 million viewers from Sweden. Pretty much everybody that lives there is watching right now. It's crazy.
Exactly right.
Yeah. I actually don't know what the population...
They're all watching. They're all watching thanks to the efforts of the sponsor, Smegs Cheese.
Smegs Cheese. Actually, from what I hear, Smegs Cheese is more popular in Sweden than any other cheese brand.
That'd be right, considering that we're backed by IKEA itself.
Exactly. You know that cheese sauce you get on the meatballs? It's actually fueled by Smegs
cheese.
Yep. And
got it in one, folks.
Oh yeah, let's go. Here we go, folks. It's Stevie is the aggressor once more. Will he be able to clutch himself a win? I don't know. Maybe he just forgot to eat his Smegs cheese this morning. But we see Tix still getting an active skill here for Stevie. This could work out. There's a lot of CC here. There's deaths. Come on. Oh, a lot of damage. Oh, that could trigger the Mim. But big. The health swap, though.
Oh, Tix. The reply.
Oh, but no, it's going to be... she's back, but she's stolen.
Oh, carry with the energy steal clutch.
Oh, it's so good. And honestly...
That's it. That's a sweep on Stewie.
Sherlock makes Mim cheese impossible. The health swapping. Like, he went way down and just went all the way back up again. It's too brutal. If you're losing to Mims, ladies and gentlemen, you can see right now Sherlock is your beautiful counter. Wow. Honestly, a solo Sherlock's not going to cut it. That's a fact. And trust me, it's not going to fix anything in Tower of Oblivion. Maybe it is. You know what? Maybe someone has cleared a Tower of Oblivion wave with Sherlocks, but I doubt it. But in this particular format, it works.
It's really...
I mean, look, 4.5 million damage from Sherlock. That's got to be a health swap, right? That's or 2 health swaps even. It's...
Does his health swap show up as damage or heal?
Oh, damage, because it hurts the opponent. So, yeah. And it's not that Sherlock's better than Garuda against Mim, as chat has suggested. It's that they both do the same thing. It's like, oh, you know, you're trying to kill me? Well, I'll just heal. They just counter Mim so beautifully, and that's just something you got to be prepared for. So we see Terra X 420 moving on, and Stewie in the losers bracket. It seems that everyone getting their hopes up for Mim being a destructive force this format has been, I guess, sorely disappointed. Smegs, I think the must-runs are either a Garuda or a Sherlock on your team, and then you don't even have to worry about Mims. It's crazy.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Or maybe run your own
Mim. You probably
Mim.
want Sherlock.
Yeah, oh yeah, I prefer the Sherlock so much more. Because of the doves, right? Doves clutch wins.
Yeah, doves, health swap.
But that is it for round 2 of the winners bracket, which puts Stewie... Fantastic. Yeah, Stewie sedated, me and John, a Bendy Man, X Marcus, and Gimmerman and the Fadge in our losers bracket for next time. But folks,
fantastic.
That is day 1 of the IHXC. Moving on to round 3, we have 2 matches in winners. It's Mob Tosh and Riser versus Sol and Terra X. It's gonna be crazy. So be sure to join us for that. If you're watching on Twitch, it'll be tomorrow. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Folks, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you in the next one. And Smegs, what do we say?
Be idling.
Damn right.
Sponsored by Smears Cheese.
You